Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your business to six figures and beyond. How? So I'm gonna do a couple of quick little videos because we're getting really into the buying season, which is quarter 3 and quarter 4. And it's really important that we are on point, focused on what we need to offer, things we can do. So my last video, I went over capability statements. In this video, I'm going to talk about understanding pricing. Very important when you're looking at winning six-figure contracts. And then we look at the beyond part. So what do we need to do? And I'm going to share my screen with you and go right into GSA Advantage. GSA Advantage is great for products. So if I'm looking at pricing, what the government is actually spending, then I can come to gsaadvantage.gov. I go into, if you look at here, it has services and products. I'm going to focus on products, and then I put in furniture and furnishings. And then all this list comes up with pricings. It gives me the exact manufacturer. I can get a description if I click onto it, and I get so much information on what the government is paying. Now, what we're looking at is GSA, General Service Administration. And one of the things we're focused on is some people are interested in being a part of the GSA schedule. Now, that's high level. I'm not going to go into the high level part of GSA, but it's a great opportunity if you have all the requirements. And so you can figure out by going to gsa.gov and look at the requirements for being on the GSA schedule. So I may call it MAS, multiple award schedule, but it gives you it's a long-term contract with pricing that the government is set on for offering that contract. So when you look at this, you can get a feel for products, various products. So I did a lot of research here, finding products for what I wanted to sell and seeing if I was competitive or not. It doesn't matter what you think. It's what the government's willing to pay for what you have. Doesn't care. I don't care how much you think you have and what you think it should be. It's if the government is willing to pay the money for the services and products that you have. So come gsaadvantage.gov, look at pricings for winning six-figure contracts and beyond. How? By making sure that your pricing is competitive. The other area that I want you to focus on is the let's go here, GSA eLibrary. So when we go here, let's click on to there. When we go to the GSA eLibrary, what I love about it is that it can give me services. So I can come to search and go into the search little portal here, put in temporary staffing. And when I put in temporary staffing, it gives me the category for the temporary staffing, and it talks about what it is right here, gives you all the little information. You can click on individually and you can see. So you can click on to court reporting or general trade, facility service support, management, medical, all of that. And you can click here. And in this category, guess what happens? You get all these companies that are doing exactly what you're looking at seeing. So you can see. And one of the things I love about it is I can kind of look at this and see where a lot of companies like Maryland, DC, Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, Maryland, you can start to see a pattern. Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, DC, Maryland. You see a lot of that. That's why I love this area, because you get a lot of opportunities, not that you don't anywhere else, but start to look at what is available. And then the other thing I love with this is I can really look at what they're offering, because this is for services. I can see how competitive I am when I simply come here and look at all of the awards. All of the certifications. You can see a lot of information with this one click. Winning government contracts is about research and skill, not luck. You don't want it to be about luck. You don't want to close your eyes and throw something and then you don't know how you did it. I have a lot of people say, you know what, Miss M, I don't know how I won that contract, because they didn't really understand what they were doing. Understanding is the key to everything, because then that's the knowledge and no one can take that knowledge away from you. So I'm about understanding what, how, why, how it all works together. And hopefully you get that, because that's what's going to help you win those contracts and grow on and go on and scale your business to 7 figures. And next thing you know, you're talking about 7 figures and beyond. but we want to make sure we focus on the six figures and beyond. So spend some time in the eLibrary looking at pricing for services and on GSA Advantage looking for products. And if you want to learn more, I talk about the high level and the eye level, then make sure you join me for my weekly GovCon, where I give you a lot of information on things you can do right now in quarter 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. We're in quarter 3 and we're in quarter 3 headed to, quarter 4, which I always talk about the buying season. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Click the link. Make sure you join me. And also, if you're interested, click the link for my disaster relief workshop where I go into the middleman, and we're coming up to disaster relief time frame. It'll be here before you know it. So if you want to learn more, make sure you join me for my GovCon weekly lunch and learn. I have a different subject every week after I give you the basics of what's required. So look forward to seeing you again really soon. Implement a lot of what you know you need to understand and make it happen. Make this thing happen, okay? So we're not just one of those individuals that have a page code, but we're not really winning any contracts. We want to make sure we change that. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.